Okay. Yeah. Welcome back, guys. And then we'll start with the question number 4 now. So in this case, we have a cylinder of base diameter which is 50, and then it is having a height of 70 mm, followed by it is vertical axis is cut by its vertical axis is cut by uh, a sectioning plane which is perpendicular to BP and then inclined at 40 degrees to HP and intersecting the axis at 30 mm above the base. Okay, it should be above the base. So this condition is very much important. Draw the front view, section view, and then the true shape of the section. So let us start this question. For this question, I would like to draw it in the 3D itself. It's pretty simple. So it is basically a circle and then extrusion. So here one thing that is given, diameter is 50. So select a circle with a diameter part, select any random position which is 50. Then you can just extrude this to a height of how much, which is 70. Okay, so when you just see it in the front view, it would look something like this. Okay, now in this case also it is more or less like the front view only. So in order to avoid confusion with the axis, I am just moving this figure somewhere to a random location. Okay, so the southwest isometric or the 3D orientation would be looking like this. Okay, so select the front view. So that's the orientation where the sectioning plane would be there. And before switching to the front view, I would recommend you start making a line which is exactly starting from the bottom base. Okay, from the bottom base, it is located at a height of 30 mm. Okay, 30 mm from the axis. So which is 30, make the angle as 90. Okay, so when you look in the front view, it should look something like this. Okay, you should visualize the line. Okay, the line should be there. After this, you just make a line, a random length. In this case, I am just taking 100. Then followed by the inclination is 40. Okay, 100. Then use tab, which is 40. Right, just try to move this line. Use move command. Select this line, give an enter, select the midpoint, then move it to the height. If you feel it is very difficult, what you could do is you should just switch to the 3D view, repeat the same procedure. Select move command, select the central part, then try to move it to this position. Right, so when you create the sectioning plane, okay, so you just select this particular line, automatically it will just slice off the thing. Again, you repeat the same procedure in order to create the the generate section option, but before that you just switch to first angle projection. Okay, you just switch to first angle projection and then go with the generate section. So click on generate section, select the sectioning plane, which is this line. Okay, then 3D create, randomly place this somewhere here, then enter, enter, enter. Okay, when you give 3 enters, automatically it will generate the same thing. Okay, when you just visualize this in conceptual or shades of gray or conceptual drawing, it would look something like this. Okay, the section plane would look something like this and the section object would look something like this. So base, model from space, for creating the layout, which is question number 4. Then give an enter, select this object, enter, then left side view followed by this. Okay, so here also the biggest problem is you don't have any region that has been closed. Okay, for that click on axis and end, select this. Okay, this is one thing, enter, repeat the same thing for all the views, automatically it will generate the closed region. Okay, so done. Use edge command, select the very first line, very first section, this and this, enter. After this, in order to create the true shape, okay, click on the front view. You will get 5 options, out of which click on section. You will have full section. You have the full section. Then select this end to this end, then drop it here. Give depth followed by slice. Okay, give an enter, automatically this true shape is being created. If you feel this page is pretty low for drawing all these things, I'll tell you after etching this, I'll tell you how to change the attributes in order to get a larger page. So click on the same thing, repeat the same procedure for the thing. Okay, do etching for this as well. Enter. Okay, if you feel the page is pretty low, okay, if you feel this thing is pretty low, what you have to do is go to output, click on page setup manager, then click on modify, select paper size as A3 or A4 depending upon the requirement, click OK. Automatically the whole setup, the page size has been increased. So you can try to move the front view automatically, all these attributes would change. Okay, even the etching also would change. So make sure before you start etching you do this. Okay, so that's the suggestion. But even though if I move any of this thing, automatically there will be a change in position location. Okay. Okay. So you can actually match with the etching if you want it. Okay. So if you are good at matching the things, then the things would become pretty easy for you. Okay. So match with the things. Before going for etching itself, you just try to select the page so that this etching issue will not come. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for watching.